Have you ever written a user story, felt totally sure about it, handed to the developer and then got 5 confused question back? Or worse, they built the wrong thing completely and now you are the one explaining it to the stakeholder. Today I am going to show you exactly how to write a user story so clear that developers can pick it up and build it right the first time. No back and forth, no guessing games, simple structure, real example and the exact questions to ask before you write a single word. Let's begin. Quick hello, I am Pragati. This is day 12 of our free 40-day series. Yesterday on day 11, we learned how to run your first stakeholders meeting with real confidence. Today, we solve a problem that quietly wastes hours every single week. User story that everyone reads differently. Let's get into it. Why developers get confused? Let's be honest about why this keeps happening. In simple words, a confusing user story is not a writing problem. It is a missing information problem. If the developer has to guess, they will guess wrong at least some of the time. A good user story answers 3 questions before anyone even asks them. Who wants this? What do they want? And how will we know it's done? Miss any of these and you get back and forth every time. So a confusing user story is a missing information problem. Before you write any user story, always build it around these 3 parts. This alone removes most of the confusion. The storyline is, as a type of user, I want action, so that reason. The details, any extra context the developer needs, like which screen, which button, which existing feature, this connects to the acceptance criteria, the exact testable condition that must be true for this story to be marked done. Once you have honest answers for all 3, the developer isn't guessing anymore. They are building exactly what was asked for. Let's learn 3 simple habits. None of these needs years of experience. You can use all 3 in your very next story. Habit number 1, write for the person who knows nothing. Never write a story assuming the developer remembered a conversation from 3 weeks ago. Write it as if they are seeing this feature for the very first time. Habit number 2, make done, testable, not vague. Instead of writing search should work well, write exactly what a tester could check with a yes or no answer. Like user can search by movie title and see result in under 2 seconds. Habit number 3, cover the edges case out loud before you finish a story. Ask yourself what happened if the user does something unexpected, leaves a field empty, enter wrong data or loses their internet connection. Write the answer into the story instead of leaving it for the developer to guess. These 3 habits work for every story, whether it's a tiny button change or a brand new feature. So let's go back to our movie app team. You are writing the story for the new search feature and 3 tricky moments comes up. So situation will be what it look like, what you do. The story is too vague. Stakeholder says user should be able to search movies easily. Ask what easily means in real testable words, by name, by actor, by genre. The story is too big. One story tries to cover search, filters, sorting and recommendation together. Split into it and smaller story. Once clear outcome each, the developer asks a question you didn't expect. What happened if the search button is left empty? Write it down as a new acceptance criteria. Don't guess on the spot. So notice the pattern in every situation. You are not shipping a story with gaps and hoping for the best. And you are not writing a 10-page document either. You are being specific, testable and clear. The combination is what stops the back and forth before it. Let's put it all together. Here is what a genuinely clear user story looks like using our movie app example. As a movie app user, I want to search for a movie by its title so that I can quickly find and watch the movie I am looking for. Acceptance criteria, search box, accept text input and updates result as the user type. Next, if no movie matches, the app shows a clear no result found message. Next, search result appear within 2 seconds. So notice a developer reading this needs to ask almost nothing. That's not luck, that's situation, that's structure. 3 simple mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1, writing the solution instead of the need. Saying add a drop down filter skips the real question of what the user actually needs. Describe the outcome and let the design and developer conversation decide the exact solution. Mistake number 2, leaving done open to interpretation. If 2 people on the team could disagree on whether the story is finished, it isn't written clearly enough yet. Mistake number 3, writing stories in isolation with no one to ask. Every story should have a clear name attached. The person a developer can go to with question. Without this, small doubt turns into wrong assumptions. So to recap in simple words, build every story around who, what and how. We will know it's done. Use the 3 habits of writing for a stranger making done, testable and covering edges cases out loud. And always walk through a real example before you call a story finished. That is genuinely most of what a zero confusion user story looks like. So in tomorrow's video on day 13, we will cover how to handle changing requirements without losing your mind or your timeline. Don't miss it. If this video helped you, please like it and subscribe. This is full 40 days series, completely free, completely step by step. So tell me in the comments, what is the most confusing user story you have ever received? I read every comment. See you tomorrow in day 13. Thank you so much.